أيها الإخوة المؤمنون، أيتها الأخوات المؤمنات، حديثنا اليوم عن يوم الجمعة، هذا اليوم العظيم الذي جعل الله له سورة في القرآن نظرا لأهميته ولعظيم شأنه. فهناك سورة في القرآن تسمى سورة الجمعة، والله عز وجل جعل هذا اليوم من خير الأيام التي طلعت عليها الشمس، وهو عيد المسلمين الأسبوعي، وهو المؤتمر الإسلامي الأسبوعي الذي ينعقد كل أسبوع يتدارس فيه المؤمنون أحوالهم وشؤونهم، فهو عيد للمسلمين. هذا العيد الأسبوعي. Today's topic, we're talking about Friday, the importance of this day. And we have seen in the Quran a chapter. It's called Al-Jumu'ah, the chapter of Al-Jumu'ah. And when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala names a chapter of Al-Jumu'ah, this is to draw our attention to the importance of the day of Jumu'ah. The day of Jumu'ah is the weekly gathering of Muslims when they celebrate, come together, having this festival, this important festival, this important Eid, this important celebration every week, to look at themselves, to elaborate on their issues, and to walk forward, inshallah, to better their relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Many of us busy during the week cannot take 15 minutes to listen to the ayah or to the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam because of their busy schedule. And Allah knows that. Allah knows that people get busy during the week because they want to make their living. But in the same time, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make a must on the Muslims to hear at least 15 to 20 minutes a maw'izah every week to come to the Friday prayer. Therefore, it is must for men to attend the Friday prayer. And it is weekly. We do have celebration after two important events, which is Ramadan, we have Eid al-Fitr, and after the pillar of Hajj, we have Eid al-Adha, and after weekly prayer, we have Jumu'ah. So for prayers, we do have Jumu'ah celebration. For fast, we do have Al-Fitr celebration. For Hajj, we do have Al-Adha celebration. The Salat has celebration, the fast has celebration, and also the Hajj has a celebration. Eid, that we gather together and we really elaborate on ourselves and to better our relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. هذا اليوم خير يوم طلعت عليه الشمس، فيه خلق آدم، وفيه دخل الجنة، وفيه أهبط منها، ولا تقوم الساعة إلا يوم الجمعة. That this day that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created Adam, and in this day Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allowed Adam to enter the Jannah, and in this day that Adam was out of the Jannah because he ate from the tree, and in this day, the day of judgment, it will be in this day. It is the last day of the week. It is the seventh day. It is the last day in the week. And the ulama said Adam was created in the last day when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created everything. And it's called Al-Jumu'ah from word Jama'ah. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala jama'a the earth and the heavens, and He put His order in the last day in the earth and the heavens. Stars, moon, rivers, what you see around, this is what gathered in the day of Jumu'ah from the word of Jama'. The Jumu'ah. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made this special day, and Allah created Adam in the last hour. Is the day of Jumu'ah. Therefore, there is an hour in Jumu'ah هناك ساعة في يوم الجمعة إذا وافقها العبد أعطي ما سأل. إذا وافقها العبد أعطي ما سأل. العلماء تنازعوا، منهم من قال أنه من وقت جلوس الإمام إلى انقضاء الصلاة، ومنهم من قال أنها من صلاة العصر إلى المغرب وقت خلق آدم عليه السلام. إذن هو آخر أيام من الأسبوع، فيه ساعة مباركة للإجابة. يعني النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم عندما يقول حديثا يعني الحديث ثابت، حديث صحيح. يعني هناك ساعة إذا وافقها العبد، قيل أنها من جلوس الإمام على المنبر إلى انقضاء الصلاة، وقيل أنها من العصر إلى المغرب. So this hour, it does not mean, when we say an hour in the Islamic perspective, it does not mean the 60 minutes. We have to understand that. This is not the 60 minutes. This is a periodic time. The ulama, they said, from the time that the imam sits on the minbar till the salah is over. This is when people are requested to do dua or to say ameen with the imam. Or they can do their own dua as well. And the other opinion of the scholars, they said, the time from Asr to Maghrib, that there is an hour, if you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala something, He will answer. This is hadith, is correct hadith. He will answer you. So do an ijtihad in the dua when you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for something. So this is a wonderful day. This is a great day. Christian, they have Sunday. Jew, they have Saturday. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guided us to Friday. And He called this chapter Surah Al-Jumu'ah. What is the etiquette of Friday? That's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said about this etiquette of Friday. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا نودي للصلاة من يوم الجمعة فاسعوا إلى ذكر الله وذروا البيع ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون. All you who believe, when the call for Friday being proclaimed, then go to Friday prayer, establish the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and leave any businesses behind. You cannot do any selling and buying during this time, this important time. You cannot. It is not acceptable. In some scholars, they said any deal, any transaction happening in this time is not acceptable. And it will be batil. If you're buying a house, selling a house, buying a car, selling a car, even if I buy it in the kitchen, if you're buying or selling, it's not acceptable. And they said from the time that the Imam delivered his khutbah, he said till the salah is over. But what is فَاسْعَوْا إِلَى ذِكْرِ اللَّهِ mean? Some of the people, they said فَاسْعَوْا, word إسعَوْا mean run. Because السعي بين الصفا والمروة، ما معنى السعي بين الصفا والمروة؟ بعض الناس ظن فاسعوا يعني هرولوا، اركضوا، اعدوا إلى الصلاة، اركضوا إلى الصلاة. أحد العلماء قال لو كان معناها هذا العدو لا ركضت إليها حتى ينخلع ردائي. ولكن ما معنى فاسعوا؟ أي فامضوا بجد واجتهاد. فاسعوا فامضوا بجد، فاسعوا يعني فامضوا بجد واجتهاد. وأن للإنسان إلا ما سعى يعني إلا ما عمل. وإن سعيكم لشتى أي إن عملكم لشتى. فليس معنى السعي هنا معنى الركض والعدو، بل معنى الاجتهاد والجد في طلب الجمعة. The word sa'i here, it might be really, might not be understood with the understanding. Because the word sa'i, it might be sa'i between Safa and Marwa, mean to run a little bit. And does that not mean? Sa'i, it has different meaning in the Quran. وَأَنْ لَيْسَ لِلْإِنسَانِ إِلَّا مَا سَعَى mean, sa'a here mean what he has done, what he has accomplished, what he has established. So, فَاسْعَوْا إِلَى ذِكْرِ اللَّهِ mean work on it hard and come to the Jum'ah prayer. Leave everything behind. And let's stop here with it. When you have a business, close it, brother. Because if you're not coming to Jum'ah for 3 continuous times, if you're not coming to Jum'ah for 3 continuous times with no good excuse and shari'i excuse, lawful excuse, good excuse, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will seal your heart. طبع على القلب من ترك 3 جمع بلا عذر طبع الله على قلبه. لماذا؟ لأنك استهنت بهذا اليوم المعظم عند الله، استهنت بهذا اليوم الذي سماه الله، سمى له سورة في كتابه العزيز والكريم. You're not coming to Friday. If you're not coming to Friday, that means you do not take the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as it has to be. Allah mentioned the verse in the Quran called Jum'ah. Allah said this Jum'ah is a must to attend. إِذَا نُودِيَ لِلصَّلَاةِ مِنْ يَوْمِ الْجُمْعَةِ فَاسْعَوْا. Leave everything. Do ijtihad, do juhd. And look at this sa'i, meaning it needs something coming from you. You have to do it. You have to ask your company to give you a time for it. You have to fight for it. You have to try your best to get there. It's not something that you wake up in the morning and you say, today I will take a shower and I'm coming to the Jum'ah. No. This is something serious. Schools, university, companies, whatever you are. It's part of your deed. ولا طاعة لمخلوق في معصية الخالق، لا طاعة لشركة في معصية الخالق، لا طاعة لتجارة في معصية الخالق، لا طاعة لولد في معصية الخالق، لا طاعة لبنت في معصية الخالق. إذا كان هناك إذا نودي للصلاة من يوم الجمعة فاسعوا. If the adhan was called and you know the adhan is entered, then you have to do it. Do not start with excuses. And this is the problem. The problem is we start calling and you say, Sheikh, is there any way that I can leave Jumu'ah because it's really difficult to attend? No. Seriously, no. Except if you're a woman or if you're a traveler. Woman and a traveler. This is the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imagine if this is a must on the woman, that they will leave their kids, they will leave their home, they're really, it's tough for women to come. And that is the mercy of Islam, that he asked the man to attend, and if the woman attended, that they will be rewarded as well, but this is not must on them, and the husband has, or the wife, or the brother, or whomever, he has to deliver the message of Friday to his wife, to his sister, to his mother. So that is the importance of Friday prayer. And not only that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, the hadith of the Prophet said, الصلاة إلى الصلاة كفارة لما بينها والجمعة إلى الجمعة كفارة لما بينها ورمضان إلى رمضان كفارة لما بينها إذا اجتنبت الكبائر أو كما قال صلى الله عليه وسلم. So Friday itself, prayer to prayer, Friday to Friday, Ramadan to Ramadan, it will forgive someone's sins if you avoid being attached with the kabair, with the major sins. Shirk, qatl, sariqah. This is a major sin. If you're away from that, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because of salat to salat, from dhuhr to asr, that Allah will wipe out, because of His mercy, will wipe out your sins inshallah. And Friday to Friday, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will wipe out your sins as well. And from Ramadan to Ramadan as well. And therefore the ulama, they said, etiquette of Friday, to come to it in sakina and waqar. إذا أقيمت الصلاة فأتوها وعليكم السكينة والوقار ولا تسرعوا. إذا أقيمت الصلاة فأتوها بالسكينة والوقار ولا تسرعوا فما أدركتم فصلوا وما فاتكم فأتموا. هذا شيء مهم جدا. السكينة والوقار. الذي يأتي إلى المسجد ما يجد مكان، يحاول يجد مكان لأنه عليه السكينة والوقار. مش لا يأتي وهو يريد أن يزعج المصلين أو يزعج الناس. يعني يا أخوانا، بيجي إنسان معه سيارته، من الأدب الإسلامي وإلا أنت تضيع أجر صلاتك. إذا آذيت الناس، إذا آذيت الناس في مرورك، إذا آذيت الناس في موقف سيارتك. عندما كانوا يركنون الدابة كانوا يرعون أن تكون الدابة في مكان غير مؤذي. أنت جاي للجمعة، أنت قادم لشيء عظيم، فكيف تذهب هذا الجهد الذي بذلته من أجل أنك تؤذي الناس في مرورهم، وتؤذي الناس في صلاتهم، وتؤذي الناس في ما يؤمنون به. فلذلك يا أخواننا اللي بده يجي عليه السكينة والوقار. يمكن واحد يأذيك يسمعك كلمة بده يكون عليك السكينة والوقار، تهدأ. هذا أولا. الأمر الثاني أن لا تؤذي أحدا. وقف سيارتك في المكان الصحيح، تدخل وين الحذاء، أماكن الحذاء، تضع الحذاء في مكان، تأتي بلباس طيب عليه الطيب، تغتسل. هذا يوم جمعة، مش شيء هكذا، تغتسل. ومن يعظم شعائر الله فإن ذلك من تقوى القلوب. تلبس أحسن ما عندك، تعامل الناس بالبشاشة، بالابتسامة، تضحك في وجه أخيك المسلم، تبش له في وجه أخيك المسلم. هذه من قواعد الدين. So if you're coming to Friday, as the hadith stated, come with hayba and waqar, with sakina and waqar. Come with calmness and with ease. Do not hurt anyone. Do not hurt anyone while you're coming to the salah and when you're leaving the salah. Whatever you catch from the salah, so you do. Whatever you did not catch, so you bring up. But do not harm anyone. Don't come in hurry way that you park your car in unacceptable manner. You come inside and you are in rush. And you come even in the last 2 minutes because it's something that you need to do it fast and you want to get out. And when you're getting out because you're fast, you come late and you leave late and you leave early, that you're making this trouble. And you're wasting the purpose of the Friday prayer. Look at the hadith. One man entered the masjid وكان يتخطى الرقاب. كان يتخطى الرقاب. دخل المسجد وكان يتخطى الرقاب في صلاة الجمعة. فرآه النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم فغضب فقال له: يا هذا لقد آذيت وآنيت. ارتكبت مخالفتين. ارتكبت مخالفتين. الأولى أنك آذيت المصلين، والثانية أنك آنيت، يعني أتيت متأخرا. لذلك التبكير إلى صلاة الجمعة، ببكر إلى صلاة، هي المشكلة. من بكر إلى صلاة الجمعة، إذا تجي أنت كأنك قدمت بدنك، وإذا جيت يعني لسه متأخر أكثر كأنك قدمت بقرة. يعني كل ما بيجي الإنسان مبكر كأنه يقدم صدقة لله عز وجل، بدنه جمل لله، وكأنك تقدم بقر، وكأنك تقدم شاة، وكأنك تقدم دجاجة، وكأنك تقدم بيضة. يعني ما بس عبادة بدنية، كمان عبادة مالية. يعني كأنك أنت تتصدق. اللي بيجي بكير على صلاة الجمعة، لذلك كان أحدهم يأتي من بعد صلاة الفجر ويجلس في المسجد ينتظر صلاة الجمعة. احنا معمول هكذا، معمول بتاع بعد صلاة الفجر يجلس، اللي عنده وقت يجي يجلس يقرأ القرآن ويأخذ هذا الأجر، أجر التبكير إلى الصلاة، ولكن ما عنده قدرة يأتي بشوي باكر حتى ما يجعل هناك ضيق على الناس في دخولهم وفي خروجهم. So a man entered the masjid and the Prophet ﷺ was angry and he was passing lines. Some people, they come late and they want to be in the first row. The Prophet ﷺ, when he saw the man, he's coming in front and he wants to pray in front, and he's passing people, he got angry and he said, sit. He said, sit where you are. You did two things, two unacceptable things. First, لقد آذيت, you hurt and you harm the people around you. And second, you came late for Friday prayer. Coming late to Friday prayer is not recommended. If you come early, as much as you can come early, it will be more rewarding. The ulama, they said there is 5 hours from sunrise, from the sunrise to the Zuhr time. They said 5 hours. As I said, the hour is not 60 minutes, means 5 period. They said if you come early in the first period, as you're giving camel, it's not only a worship that's related to the salah, it's also money as you're contributing camel. If you come in the second hour, as you're contributing a cow. If you come in the third hour, as you're contributing a sheep. If you come in the third hour, as you're contributing a chicken. If you come in the fifth hour, as you're contributing an egg. And why is that? The Prophet ﷺ telling you, you're not only doing ibadah badaniyah, it's a body ibadah, you're also doing money ibadah, as you sacrifice and you're paying something when you come early. So you're getting 2 ajr from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So come early, you will not harm someone. And when you leave peacefully, without any problems as well. And I'm not pointing to anyone, please. Because the best Friday khutbah is when everyone thinks that he meant by it. When I make khutbah, I make the khutbah for myself as well. And the best khutbah, when you deliver the khutbah, that is attach everyone. This is a good khutbah. So I'm not pointing to anyone, but I'm saying we need to change our behavior, brothers and sisters. I got called when I was on Oxford Street, a brother coming to the Friday prayer, that Allah called the chapter by its names. He's coming to Friday prayer, he made his wudu, and he's coming with perfume. But look what he did. He parked his car in our neighbor's parking lot. And he's coming to the Friday. Lady went out and she was shouting and yelling. He said, I don't have time, I have to pray. Is this what Islam teaches us? Is this really what Islam? This brother has a problem with his understanding to Islam. Sorry to say. You're coming, you do not harm anyone. Even if you take more time to park your car, take more time to park your car. Come in calmness. Whatever you catch, you pray. What is left, you bring back. You bring it up. But do not harm someone. Do not really attack your Islam by your attitude. This is not acceptable attitude. Shoes has to be also. One brother, Tariq Swaidan, he is a famous da'iyah. Once he come and he deliver khutbah. Sorry, I'm taking so long from your time, but I will conclude here. Tariq Swaidan, he came here and he's a famous Kuwaiti da'iyah. When he came and he delivered the khutbah, he started his khutbah by talking about the shoes. And I said, hey, this is the biggest da'iyah coming talking about shoes. What this subject all about? But when I started listening to him, it's really drawn my attention. He's right. He said, if you cannot really organize and arrange our shoes, and he was happy. He said, because I entered the masjid and I found, mashallah, everything's well prepared. That's me. This is a good indication. So, and it's really, it's a habit, it's an attitude, it's the way that we raise up. We have to raise our kids in this way. One of the Israeli ministers, he said, I'm not worried about Muslims and Arab. And they said, you're saying it in public? He said, yeah, I say it in public and I don't care. I do not care about Muslims and Arab. So he says, well, when they learn to get into bus by lines, then I'm going to start to be worried. When we get to the bus by lines, then he will be starting to be worried. When we park properly, when we organize our shoes properly, you might think it's not an important topic. It is an important topic. When you enter the washroom and you leave it clean after you, because this is what the Prophet ﷺ taught us, this is a true indication about your understanding of your religion. Even washing. The Prophet ﷺ passed by 2 men. He said they are in severe punishment. One of them, he used not to clean himself after he go to the washroom, and he used to be walking by people with namimah. So maybe this is not a serious topic to you, but the Prophet ﷺ made it a serious issue. So brothers, let Jum'ah be different. Let's work on it, inshallah. Let's do some juhud. I know, alhamdulillah, many of us do that, but this is a reminder. I'm reminding myself, I'm reminding you, many of us, alhamdulillah, practice this attitude and this akhlaq of Jumu'ah, but we need to emphasize on it and not to leave it, no matter what. No matter of the circumstances, please come to the Jumu'ah, and whomever in the age of puberty, in your family, tell them to pray Jumu'ah. In the school, at university, bring them to masjid. They have to pray Jumu'ah because it is a must. والله سبحانه وتعالى أعلم وأحكم أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله. أستغفرك ربي لا أحصي ثناء عليك أنت كما أثنيت على نفسك وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. عباد الله اعلموا أن الله قد أمركم بأمر عظيم بدأ به نفسه وسن به على ملائكة عرشه وسلس به على عباده الصالحين فقال عز من قائل إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على هذا النبي الكريم وعلى من سار بهديه بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. وارض اللهم عن الخلفاء الأربعة أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي واجعلنا اللهم في زمرتهم يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون إلا من أتى الله بقلب سليم. The two things need to be also addressed, please, and do not take it personally. We cannot talk when the Imam delivering the khutbah on Friday. Must not. You can't say there is a sale in Food Basics. You can't say there is a sale in Walmart. You can't start a side dialogue. You cannot. Because the Prophet ﷺ said, Man qala li akhihi insut. Look at this. Man qala li akhihi insut. That if someone is talking and you're telling him to be silent, to be quiet, you will be in problem. So imagine that. Even we cannot use misbaha. I'm sorry, I'm not appointing to anyone. But again, we cannot use hasa. من مس الحصى فقد لغى. من مس الحصى فقد لغى. وفي رواية شوفوا الأمر الخطير. في رواية وإن كان رواية ضعيفة ولكن معناها صحيح. ومن لغى فلا جموع له. يعني اللي بيحكي راح الجمعة واللي بيمص الحصى وبيلعب بالحصى وبيلعب بالمسبحة أو بيسبح اترك هذا الموضوع بعده. لما يخطب الإمام الكل بده ينصت. قال العلماء الإنصات في شيئين يجب عندما يقرأ الإمام القرآن في الصلاة عندما يقرأ الإمام القرآن ينبغي الإنصات وفي يوم الجمعة. That people cannot talk while the Imam delivering the khutbah. The hadith said, if you're telling your brother be quiet, you will be committing the wrong as well. He's talking, he's committing the wrong, but if you're telling him to be quiet, you're also committing wrong. So, and the lahu, that it will end up, it will ruin the ajr of the salah. It will ruin the reward of the salah. We cannot talk, we cannot use misbaha, saying subhanallah, alhamdulillah, la ilaha illallah. This is not the right time for it. You leave it till after. But when the Imam delivers the khutbah, you do not talk at all. And even you do not mention to someone else, even we don't say Salamu Alaikum. You don't say Yarhamukallah. If someone sneezes, you don't tell him Yarhamukallah. You don't say Salamu Alaikum. You don't talk at all. You have to listen. And as the ulama said, inside listening in two things must. In the salah, when the Imam is reciting the Quran, that you have to listen, and you don't say anything. And when you're listening to the khutbah. من قال لأخيه انصت فقد لغى وفي رواية ومن لغى فلا جموعة له. Mean the jumu'ah is accepted from you, that mean you don't do it again, but the reward of it, it will be ruined. والله سبحانه وتعالى أعلم. اللهم برحمتك نستغيث وعليك نتكل لا تكلنا لأنفسنا طرفة عين وخذ بناصيتنا إلى الخير. اللهم إنا نسألك من الخير كله عاجله وآجله ونعوذ بك من الشر كله عاجله وآجله. اللهم اجعلنا من الذين يقيمون الجمعة والجماعات. اللهم اجعلنا من الذين يقيمون الجمعة والجماعات. اللهم اجعلنا من الذين يسعون إلى الجمعة إذا نادى المنادي يا رب العالمين. اللهم اجعل أبناءنا وبناتنا من الذين يقيمون الصلاة ويقيمون الجمعة والجماعات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم واجعلنا من الذين يذكرونك ذكرا كثيرا. اجعلنا من الذين يذكرونك ذكرا كثيرا وتقبل منا أعمالنا وصلاتنا. اللهم ارفع الكرب والمصاب عن أهلنا في سوريا، ارفع عنهم الفتن وارفع عنهم المصائب وردهم إلى دينهم ردا جميلا. اللهم ألف بين قلوب المسلمين ووحد صفوف المسلمين واجمع كلمة المسلمين وطهر قلوب المسلمين وردنا ورد المسلمين جميعا إلى دينك ردا جميلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. Lastly, I encourage you to attend the Syrian fundraising. Please, our brothers and sisters in Syria, they are living in very hardship situation and they need your support. So please attend this fundraising. This is the least things that we can do toward our family there. Jazakumullah khair wa